Welcome to Marlins Way, where we find Lone Depot Park. The show has an NL East matchup. It's the New York Mets taking on the Miami Marlins. Joined by my partner, Chris Singleton, I'm John Shambi. The first half of the All-Star break is behind us, and partner, it's go time in the second half.
And if you want to be playing meaningful games at the end of September, you got to put your head down and grind for the next 8 weeks.
All right, we'll be back to get this one started after this. Just about to get started and towing the slab, Braxton Garrett. But Chris, he hasn't exactly been stellar here on his home mound.
Well, I'll say this. Every player wants to perform well at their home ballpark, in front of their fans, in front of the city. And you know this guy no different. He wants to be more effective here. So, you look at the numbers. They haven't been great at home. I'm sure he wants to turn that around, and we'll see if he's able to start that in this one.
All right, ready to go here. Here's Brandon Nimmo. There's a swing and a drive. Chisholm going back some more, still going back. Hauls it in on the warning track. Here's a Mets lineup now. And Chris, this offense is facing a defense that is well known for kicking the ball around a bit. How aware are you offensively of a bad defensive team?
Well, you're not completely aware because you're really focusing on your approach. But I think when you know about a team and how they can be sloppy, and as it plays out in a ball game, you're more intent on saying with 2 strikes, I got to make sure that I put the ball in play. Because even if I don't get a knock, there's a chance they commit an error and it leads to us scoring more runs.
The wide, the kick, and the 1-2. And that's down and away. Drilled out towards left center field. That's well struck. Bangs off the wall. Safely into second. He's got a double.
I'm sure he feels really good about that one. When you connect and it jumps off your bat like that, you're thinking double at the very least. Put a great swing on it, and man, he wasn't fooled at all. A chance now to take the lead, and at this point in the game, that could be a deciding run.
Man at second with 1 away. Stepping in, Pete Alonso. Next offering is in for a strike.
As a pitcher, you know the runner on second is ready to push things with his speed. A base hit's probably going to be a big run, so you really have to execute on the mound.
The pitch. And that's in the dirt. Pickoff move to second, and he's back in safely. Runner at second here, 1 gone. And a swing and a miss. That's out number 2. Now up to hit, Francisco Lindor. Man at second. In the dirt. And the runner stays where he is. Runner at second, 2 down. And the 1-2 misses to even the count.
You could see he was trying to stay back long enough to handle the off-speed pitch, but just a little tardy on the fastball.
2-2 now. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout. So no runs here on a base hit, no errors, and 1 left. Now the Marlins will see what they can do. No score. Back here in Lone Depot Park. And today's starter, Joey Lucchesi.
Well, he's been a very dependable starter for his club, and what stands out for me is that left-handed hitters have really struggled batting below 200 against him, and it just tells me they have a hard time tracking the baseball. Maybe it's the release point, maybe it's the motion, but just some way, somehow, they've got to figure out a way to pick it up and try to have some success from the left side.
We go to the bottom of the first. Here's the second baseman, Luis Arias. Swing and a miss, and the count is 1-2. Line drive, and that's a base hit to right. Jorge Soler up at the plate. Good power, not great in the OBP department. The 1-1 is fouled off. Nobody out, runner at first. That's to third. To second, pulls him off the bag. First and second, no outs. And now the switch hitting first baseman Josh Bell. And another ball.
Hitter's got some good opposite field power. What I like about something being hit to the right side into the outfield is that the base runner at second has a very good read and can determine whether or not he can score on that base hit.
And now the lefty.
Way to lay off that pitch down.
Jake Berger waiting for a turn at the plate. The pitch. Foul ball, and it remains a full count. Swung on, belted, deep left field. That one on its way, gone. His 21st of the year, and they lead it. It's 3-0.
Knew what pitch he wanted to hit, spent on some other pitches in this at bat, was very patient, and it paid off.
Stepping in, the long ball threat, Jake Berger. Back to the mound. No play, that's an infield single.
Batting fifth, the right fielder, Ryan De La Cruz.
Now it's the right fielder, Ryan De La Cruz. Ball to strike. Fought off foul. Kicks and fires. Can't connect on the curveball, struck him out.
Well, you rarely ever see 3 curveballs in a row because that's one of those pitches that's most effective when you haven't seen it recently. You might see 3 sliders in a row, but right there, he was feeling that curveball and figured he could finish with that pitch.
Jazz Chisholm Jr. now. Next offering upstairs.
You know, lots of pitches thrown in this first inning. It's kind of that nightmare scenario for starting pitching. But you know what? It's still early enough. He can settle in. He can get some length if he just cleans up his mechanics a little bit.
The 2-1. Swings through that.
Gonna really need to hang in there with that front side against this left-handed breaking ball.
Base hit. That was smoked through the infield. Quick throw back in. Lead runner holds at second with one gone.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Not much to this one other than just a willingness to go the other way and put the ball in play. That's a team at bat right there. Nice job of staying back and letting the ball get deep.
Here's Joey Wendell. The 1-1 is fouled off. And now it's even up. And now it's filled up. Berger, the lead runner at second. Chisholm over at first with one away. This one smoked out to left. Locastro makes the catch, and there's two down.
Batting eighth, the left fielder.
And time now for the Marlins lineup. This is not a team that's had much success driving the baseball so far this year. They have to rely on stringing hits together as opposed to scoring a lot of runs on homers, doubles, and triples. So it's hard to bunch runs together.
And that's exhausting when your team is at the bottom of the league in slugging percentage, and how much it takes, Boog, for you to put together a rally and put together a big inning. Just a difficult thing to do consistently over a long season. So somehow, some way, somebody's going to have to find some power in this lineup so that they can have some easier wins and enjoy this season a little bit more.
He swings and drives one out to deep left field. Can't get there. Base hit. One run is in. Another scores. 2 runs in on the play, and the lead is up to 5.
Well, patience and discipline paid off right there as he got into an advantage count. Just a solid swing right there. Caught it out front and ripped it into the outfield for the base hit. Those always feel great.
Manager out of the dugout, and he's going to make a change. Joey Lucchesi is done. We'll be back in a minute with a new arm on the mound. Now on the bump, Reed Garrett.
Well, they need someone to stop the bleeding and keep this score right where it is. Seems like a tough task today with the way this lineup is swinging it.
And at the plate for Miami, Nick Fortes. The 1-1. Hot shot to first base, and he snags it to end the inning. So 5 runs in the inning as they bat around. Second inning coming up here in South Florida. Marlins 5 and the Mets nothing. Francisco Alvarez digs in now. Alvarez, a guy who's really opened up some eyes at his first major league season, hoping to finish strong in September too. Now fly ball to right center. Chisholm settles under it, and there's one away.
Batting 6, the second baseman.
And now here's Jeff McNeil. Chris, baseball today, so many strikeouts, and they are available to pitchers. But this is a guy that puts the bat on the ball and is kind of different from the players that we see day in, day out. Next offering is in for a strike.
Yeah, his swing is so good. It's in the zone a long time. He gets the barrel to it a lot, and that produces more base hits.
One down, base is empty. Just misses the mark outside the zone. Singy, one of the things that's interesting is that guys really don't worry about swing and miss from an offensive standpoint anymore. So when you see somebody who contacts the ball like this, Do you think of that as plus value?
Absolutely, if he's doing damage. Now, if he's rolling over and grounding out, then it's a different story. But, yeah, if he can put the ball in the gaps or over the fence, 100%.
Chisholm makes the grab. 2 down.
Batting 7, the designated hitter.
2 outs, base is empty.
Vientos.
And here is Mark Vientos. Swing and a pop-up. Arise has it sized up. And he makes the catch. And that'll do it. Mets go down quickly. It's 5-0. Back here in Miami, we head to the bottom of the second. Luis Arise stands in. He's kind of an outlier, especially when guys are consciously sacrificing contact to deliver power. Next offering way off the plate. The 3-2 is off the outside edge, and that is ball 4.
Very close off the outside corner. Could have easily been called a strike in that location.
Man at first. Now the number 2 hitter, Jorge Soler. He's 0 for 1. Up the middle, and there's a hit. Lead runner makes the turn at second, and now runners at the corners, nobody out.
Just kept it simple. Played Pepper with the middle of the infield and took it back where it came from, and there's just no one there to knock it down.
Here's Josh Bell. He had a big 3-run homer in his first trip. And there's a strike. Arise, the runner at third. Soler at first with no outs. Liner caught at second. Throw not in time as he's able to get back to avoid the double play.
Now batting.
2 on with 1 out. Now at the plate, Jake Berger.
So clutch, you could argue that he's been this team's MVP this year.
In the air, right field. That skips over the fence, so it's an automatic double as a run scores.
The automatic double kind of feels like enjoying cruise control in your car, Boog. You don't need to keep the pedal down as you cruise into second base. Just no worries in the world. You know what? He put a really good swing on that one.
1 down. Brian De La Cruz, the next up for the Marlins. In there. And so now 1-2. Right-handed reliever. Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field. 1 run is in. Not in time. He's safe. And it's an 8-run lead.
Right there, does a great job of staying in the big part of the field. Man, there are a lot of hits there.
New pitcher on now, Jeff Brigham.
And with the big deficit on the scoreboard, he almost has to just put that out of his mind. Every outing matters for relievers and their numbers, but I think it's tough to get up for this type of appearance the same way you would for one in a close game.
Digging in, it's the speedy outfielder, Jazz Chisholm Jr. Singled and scored his first time. The pitch. Outside. Still only 1 out here in the inning. And that one pulled foul. So now 3-2. Swing and a miss, struck him out. And Chris, that's a way to neutralize his speed by keeping him off base.
And the defense breathes a sigh of relief because he puts pressure on everyone if he can put the ball in play. But that's how you do it. Keep him off balance, get him out of there, and deal with the next guy.
Righty delivers. And that one off the outside edge. Stirring in the bullpen for the Mets. Trevor Gott appears to be getting loose. Two now. Gets a piece and stays alive. Line drive, and that should be extra bases. De La Cruz around second, headed for third. In to score from first. It's 9-0.
Picks himself up an RBI. He hit that ball really well to deep right field right there. Got a pitch to drive and just stayed through it nicely. Didn't quite have the trajectory to clear the fence, but you're always happy with an extra base hit.
John Birdie at the plate. Good contact guy, good defender. The 1-1. Outside corner, there's a strike. Two outs and one in scoring position. Up the middle, McNeil. Over to first. Third out, and that ends the frame. So 4 runs on 4 hits, no errors, and a runner left on. We play 2 full. It's the Marlins 9 and the Mets nothing. Top half of the 3rd inning, and now the right fielder, DJ Stewart.
Well, on paper, it's favorable to have a fairly quick inning here with 2 of the 3 hitters he's set to face batting from the left side, same side he throws from.
And down on strikes he goes, and 1 away in the top of the 3rd.
Really love the pitch sequence right there. I'm telling you what, pitcher and catcher on the same page right now.
Now batting Tim Locastro. Next offering is in for a strike. Rolled slowly to first. The flip to the pitcher covering. They get him, but it was pretty close.
Well, a well-thrown slider like that one can be tough to get in the air. Good downward break on that one.
Brandon Nimmo now at the plate. 0 for 1 with a fly out. The next pitch misses. Ball 2. And that one ripped to left. Makes the catch, inning over. And the Mets go down 1-2-3. Steep hill to climb. It's a 9-0 deficit. Back here at the ballpark, ready to go for the last half of the inning. And now the catcher comes up to hit. Nick Fortes.
Nick Fortes.
Next pitch is inside, and it's 2-1. And that one hammered. That's back there. And that one is off the wall. Into second easily with a leadoff double.
Well, that was one of those high percentage advantage counts where batting averages are just so much higher. Showed off some really nice oppo pop with that swing and just couldn't get it over the fence. But I absolutely love everything about that approach and the mechanics right there.
To the top of the lineup. Now it's the Marlins leadoff hitter, Luis Arias. And a 1-1. And foul ball. And a foul ball. He stays alive. Fortes at second with nobody out. Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. Righty to the plate. Stays alive. The 1-2. This one popped up. Lindor settles under it and makes the catch. And there's one down.
The batter, the designated hitter,
Jorge Soler, the next up for the Marlins. 1 for 2. And here it comes. Good job to fight that one off. 1 out and a runner at second. That one off the mark, and that's ball 3.
He should get a pretty good pitch to hit here with the 3-hole hitter coming up if he's walked.
On the ground to third. Mauricio. Jump throw. Awesome play there.
Good arm side run to that same side hitter right there. Very difficult to put that ball in the air or get through it. Just bores in on the hands.
Bell.
Josh Bell at the plate now. He's already homered in this game. 2 outs. Left field. Makes the grab, and that'll end the inning. Marlins lead 1, but they still hold a 9-0 lead. Welcome back. John Sciambi with Chris Singleton, and set to lead off the 4th, Ronnie Mauricio. The 1-1. And a strike in there.
Well, these Mets just lacking discipline at the plate in this ball game. They're chasing a lot of pitches outside the zone, and those chases that are turning into a bunch of outs. Can they turn that around and stay within the zone? We'll see, but I think they have to.
Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout. Omar Narvaez at the plate, taking his first at bat of the game after entering on defense. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. The 1-2. Got it by him for the K. Two outs, base is empty. Here's Francisco Lindor. Went down on strikes his first time through. The wind of the pitch. Fastball, and he gets out of the way.
See how the catcher wanted that pitch up and in. Want to try to tie him up. That's the one thing we're seeing, that high fastball. You have to get it up there because of how hitters have changed their swings.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And a nice inning of work there as he sets him down 1-2-3. Down in order go the Mets. And they're down 9-0. Trevor Gott taking over on the mound.
I think it's got to be a little tough coming in out of the pen when your guys are trailing so big on the scoreboard. Just doesn't have the same intensity to it, but he's got to find a way because these batters count the same for his stats, obviously, regardless of the score.
Leading up.
Now the third baseman, Jake Berger.
Third baseman, Jake Berger.
The 1-1 is fouled off. Fouls it back with 2 strikes. The 1-2. Swung on, belted. That's got a chance. Gone! A towering shot to center, and they tack one on the board. It's 10-0. Singy, the ball is jumping off his bat.
Yes, it is. Tons of loud contact. Man, it's been impressive. With a low 90s fastball, you have to live on the edges and hit your spots. If you don't, you'll get hit hard. Really good swing there. Patient and waited for it. It was like BP all over again.
Brian De La Cruz getting ready to hit.
Really nice swing in his last at bat. Shot a line drive into center field.
And a pitch.
Ball, that's inside.
Got him. And that's the first out. And the batter now, Jazz Chisholm Jr. Singled and scored back in the first. He's 1 for 2.
Junior.
Hit on the ground to the right side. Can't field it cleanly. Gets it there in time, though. And even with his speed, they get the out.
The shortstop.
Here's the shortstop at the plate, Joey Wendell. The 1-1 is fouled off. And a pitch. And a liner around into right center for a base hit. Now he'll turn for second. And he's got his second double of the game.
Good job of just putting the ball in play with 2 strikes. Nice line drive to the pull side right there, but he didn't spin off of it. That's the key. You still have to extend through the baseball in order to hit a line drive like that.
So 2 down at the plate. John Birdie. The 3-1. And a swing and a miss. And down on strikes. Good job at damage control right there. 1 scores in the inning coming on this solo home run. It's now 10-0. You're watching Major League Baseball exclusively on the show. And welcome back. Here's the catcher, Francisco Alvarez.
Francisco Alvarez.
Check swing, tried to hold up, now an appeal to first. And that's a swing, according to umpire Matthew Ross. That one ran inside, almost got him. On the ground right side. Dives and he can't hang on. Not in time. He's safe.
The batter number 1, second baseman, Jeff McNeil.
So man aboard. Jeff McNeil stands in. Outfield playing pretty shallow. The next offering misses, and it's 2-1.
Well, the leadoff man gets on. You want to minimize the threat by playing sound defense. Hopefully the pitcher can get a ball on the ground and they can roll him up for 2.
Here's a 2-1. Swing and a tapper that rolls foul. That one down the line to second. There's one. A sensational double play.
I think there's always something pretty about watching a 5-4-3 double play get turned. I mean, just seeing the ball whipped around the diamond with quickness and accuracy, that was nice.
And now it's Mark Vientos. The big lefty turns, kicks, deals.
He's pitching well, but not throwing a ton of first pitch strikes. Usually doesn't work out for success, but you can never predict baseball.
Swing and a ball popped up, and it falls. And that extends the inning.
Well, he found himself behind in the count right there, but he didn't give in. Pitch was in and off the plate. So hard to do anything with a pitch in that location, but somehow he got the barrel to it and hit it well. Pretty amazing.
Runner at first with 2 away. DJ Stewart will hit next. Next offering is in for a strike. Vientos, the runner at first with 2 gone. That's inside.
That's inside.
Spoils that one, and it remains 2-2. And a swing and a miss, and that is the ball game.
Well, I don't know what they did in the cage today or on the field for batting practice, but when you win by double digits, something is clicking. That batting coach feels pretty good about himself right now, but more so the players. They can't wait for the next one. Come back out, score, and get another W.
10-zip your final in this one. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi saying so long.